and we should go on the roof, and we should play a concert to all of Mass Ave. And so we went up there, and we plugged them in, and I'm kind of a timid guy. In fact, it's actually pretty nerve-wracking for me to be up here speaking in front of all of you right now. And I was terrified to play the first note. I thought, why don't we just go play in your bedroom? But Zack led by example, and he encouraged me. And not everybody loved it. There were some people who were a little weirded out. But within about 10 minutes, there were people from the apartment building across the way singing out their windows to the songs that we were playing. And between your encouragement of me and the happiness you brought those people, it really embodies one of my favorite things about you, Zack, which is that you have this unmatched ability to bring out the best qualities in everyone around you and to make everyone happy, which is very obvious in everyone in the room today. And so I'm really happy that we get to be here and share that with you.
I actually I met Zack after his injury. Hey buddy! I worked at the school that Zack went to right after his injury, and when Zack started going to the May Center, I had just started working there, and I was sort of in a lost place in my life. I had just left college and decided that it wasn't really what I wanted to do, and Zack came, and I sort of like fell in love with him, and it was really hard because I was his staff and I had to act professional. But he was kind of more like a friend, and I have this memory. It's one of my favorite memories in the world. When he first got there, this was a follow-up to that guitar story, by the way. When he first got there, we did a talent show, and Zack really wanted to play his guitar. At the time, he hadn't. His right arm was still really weak, and he didn't really have the strength to strum the guitar. And I'm a full-time musician now, and at the time it was good timing. I knew he could play the chords, and so I learned one of his favorite gospel songs, and I strummed the guitar for him while he played the chords in the talent show, and it was a really, really cool, inspiring moment for me. And he's kind of been inspiring me ever since then. And I no longer work at the May Center, but I have a card for you, Zack, but I wanted to read it if I could. Sorry, I'm opening your. All right, so I went to the store today to pick out a birthday card, and this was the first card that I picked up, and I think it mistakenly found its way to the birthday card section. It's not a birthday card, but I thought that it was so accurate, so this is the one I stuck with. And it says, sometimes the ones who work the hardest and give the most are the quietest about what they've done. That's called honor. They inspire the rest of us, and that's called pride. Thanks for all you are and all you do. And I love you, and happy birthday, and thank you for inspiring me every day, Zack.
When Zack was either a freshman or a sophomore, he spoke to the entire school, and at the end of his speech, he turned out to his older sister and said, "Chelsea, I love you." Not many boys say that in high school, and certainly not many say that in a very echoey gym in front of 600 people. But that's absolutely who Zack is, and we've heard from so many people that he has helped teach us lessons and show us the way, and I think the entire class learned from him and only grew closer over the course of that time. So, thank you, Zack.
First of all, happy birthday, Zack. I'm so happy I got to be here and share this day with you. But as we've all heard today, there was this thing in middle school. I went to middle school with Zack, and it's called Kissograms. On Valentine's Day, students could send each other like a little index card with a Hershey kiss and send each other notes and put them in their mailboxes. And as we all know, Zack, being the ladies' man that he is, when I was new to BB9 in 7th grade, he sent me a kissogram. And you sent me the kissogram because earlier that week or week before, I'd been really upset, struggling with a lot of life issues, and was new to BB9 and didn't know where I fit in and was getting adjusted. But I remember that you approached me, and I spilled my guts out to you, but that you took the time to send me this kissogram to remind me that you'd always listen to me and that you would always be there. And I know Zack has been there for all of his friends and for so many people, and I still to this day have that kissogram in my room. And I recently went through my room and was cleaning things and found the kissogram, and I wish I'd had it. But thank you for sending me that kissogram, and thank you for always listening to everybody and reaching out for people when they're in need. Thanks, Zack.
To have resilience, one of the most important things is community. And so my toast is to the people sitting in this room and the people who couldn't be here today. There is absolutely no way our family could have made it through this without these communities. There's no No possible way. Thank you. Toast to the community.
And let's sing happy birthday to a wonderful man.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear